Welcome to today's Premier Experts, your one-stop shop to find industry experts in a variety of niches. My name is Ray Perez, and I'm a global branding expert. I travel the world speaking to entrepreneurs and business owners, and we've created this show to take advantage of their wealth of knowledge. I interview experts across different fields to learn what has made them become successful. When you interview people from a wide range of industries, those points of views brought together can create massive success for your business. Welcome to today's Premier Experts. I'm your host, Ray Perez, and today our special guest is Jeff Peoples, the Innovative Techpreneur. But before we get into the interview, we have another edition of $1 Million Mindset. This is where we get the opportunity to ask high-level CEOs what it takes to reach 7 figures and beyond. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Sharon Livingston, and I am president and founder of the Livingston Group for Marketing. I also have an avocation, which is in taking what I learned from literally interviewing close to 63,000 people since I was 18 years old for large corporations, Fortune 100, Fortune 500, to real people. And I mean people who are building their careers, people who are deciding to create their own business, maybe create a new franchise for themselves. Very often they're over 40, they want to finally do something that's passionate, that means something to them. And so from having interviewed that many people, you can imagine what I've learned. And so I've taken that and I've applied it. I've created a company called Future Proof. And what we do in Future Proof is we help people create the career of their dreams. Learning how to market yourself is the key thing. I don't care what your particular talent is or what your product is. If you don't have the skills to get the message out, to how to use social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, then you're never going to get to talk to those people that you really need. And that's one of the other things that we do, is we help you define who you are in a way that's consistent with what your target market needs, as well as who you are, and then get the message out. I've learned what it takes to fall into the deepest pit and be greeted by a strong trampoline that makes you rebound and find yourself. And I can help you make the change that you need to do. And that's why we offer Future Proof, and we have a program called 7 Steps to a New Career. We also have a program in personal branding. We help you discover your unique difference, and we all have it. Mine happens to be being an inspirer and being able to look and feel and be an empath and help you to use your deepest wants and passions to create your life and your career. So you need to know what your strengths are. You need to know what your interests are. If you don't like doing it, you've got to delegate it to someone who loves doing it. So I wasn't good at doing my own bookkeeping. I wasn't good at the details. I mean, I can work with an Excel sheet, I can write terrific reports, but I needed someone to put some boundaries around the things that I did. I'm a great innovator. I can get at information, I can put the information together, but in terms of the financing, the bookkeeping, the structure, keeping the calendar perfectly, I needed to have someone who was a different style, a different personality type. As a matter of fact, I'm a Myers-Briggs expert, and in Myers-Briggs I'm an ENFP, and we're champions. We're going to cheerlead you, we're going to help you, we're going to give our hearts and souls to help you become who you need to become. We need someone to have our feet on the ground. So I need like an ISTJ in my life who's going to make sure that I got everything covered. And that was a challenge. One of the things that I really, think you should do is know what your personality type is. As a matter of fact, what I use these days is something called the Book of You, which is based on the Berkman assessment, which not only identifies your strengths and your interests, but also looks at your needs. Because if your needs are not being met, it compromises your strengths. I think it's really critical to have some things in place. You need boundaries in order to have flexibility within. So one of my boundaries is I would get up every single morning and I would go for a walk run. And I would go anywhere from 7 to 10 miles every single day. And every morning I would go to Central Park. And there's something magical about Central Park. It's beautiful for one, but every single day it changes. And so it kind of glorifies change. Transformation is a beautiful thing. And for me to see that every single day and see how it continued to be beautiful and how it continued to grow reminded me about how I can do that as well.
Hello, my friend. This is Ray Perez, global branding expert, inviting you to the Business Growth Bootcamp. This is an event that we do for 3 days in Miami, Florida, for business owners, entrepreneurs, and business professionals who are looking to grow and scale their business. We're going to be talking about branding, marketing, sales, speaking, video, social media, and much, much more. I brought a team of experts from all over the country to come and speak to you and teach you their experiences and their expertise to assist you in growing your business. Now, this is a 3-day event, starting off with day 1 when we talk about mindset. Mindset is the most important part about growing your business and understanding why it's important that we do certain things. Now, in day 2, we're going to be talking about skill set. Skill set is what do we need to do to implement to get those levels of results. And day number 3 is my favorite, implementation day. That's right, this is a boot camp, so we're actually going to be getting work done for you and your business. So I'm very excited to invite you to the Business Growth Bootcamp. If you want more information, watch the videos below on this page, and I look forward to seeing you at the next upcoming event. Hey my friends, it's Ray Perez, and I'm so excited to be launching my brand new co-author book project. That's right, for the very first time, I'm launching the opportunity for you to be a co-author with me in my brand new book, The Drive to Success. Now, you may be wondering what this book is about, and it's really true life stories of high-performance entrepreneurs who failed their way to success. And me being one of those, I've had a lot of failures in my life, and each time I failed, I became more successful. And I really truly feel that as entrepreneurs, we don't get to hear about people's stories of how they failed, because truly without failure, you're not gonna be successful. I was working out the other day, trying to get back into shape, and I was realizing what bodybuilders do when they're working out is they do repetitions until failure. And the reason is when you hit that failure, that's when the real muscle growth happens. So you can't actually be successful or grow without failure. And that was a huge analogy for me because I've really considered my life and all my clients and people that I work with. And I'm like, it's true. We need to go through failure to achieve success. So I wanted to create a book, The Drive to Success, of what it takes to persevere through that failure and be able to achieve next level success each time. So if you have a story that you'd like to share to inspire other entrepreneurs and small business owners, then I'd love for you to click the link below and apply to be part of our co-author book project. Now, in addition to obviously becoming a published author, you're also going to be a best-selling author because we will be running a bestseller campaign for our new book. In addition to that, you're also going to be part of a podcast, so you get to share your story and use it in that format as well. And you might be thinking, Ray, I don't have the time to write a book, not even if it's just a chapter in a book. Well, guess what? You don't have to write a single word because my team is going to interview you, record the call, and transcribe the entire thing and format it into your chapter in the book. You won't have to write a single word. All you have to do is revise it, make sure it's in your voice, in your language, and that you're happy with it so we can approve it. Now, the other thing is this. We're not just creating a book, we're also creating a whole marketing campaign around it. I'm also launching a podcast called The Drive to Success, which I'll interview you after you write your chapter and to kind of discuss the challenges that you went through, what happened, and how you got to that next level so you can use that into your marketing as well. Now, depending which one of our 3 options you choose, we're also going to do a VIP day right here in Miami, which you're going to get a professional photo shoot with your book. You're also going to get to meet several other co-authors and like-minded entrepreneurs. We're going to spend a great time, and I'm going to teach you how to leverage the power of your book in your marketing. That is my skill set. I'm not a publisher. That's why I partnered with the best, but I am a brander and I am a marketer, and I'm going to teach you how to leverage the most out of this book, unlike any other book, even if you're a published author as well. Now, in addition to that, we have several other benefits that are listed below in our packages. Make sure that you click to apply to get access to everything that's in our book project. And I am just so excited. And here's one thing, you can't just buy your way into this. It doesn't matter how much money you have or if you want to be a part of it, you do need to qualify. And the reason is this, We want to make sure that you have an inspiring story and you really want to make a difference in others' lives. This isn't just a thing about making money. I can do this book project on my own. It's about giving you an opportunity. And we want to make sure that you're properly positioned in a way to leverage what we're doing in this book project, because we want all 10 authors to be promoting to give 10 times the amount of exposure to this book than if you were just promoting it on your own. So hopefully you are interested in being part of our new book project. Click the link below and apply, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side.
What I like best about the Inner Circle is that the team of people that you have working and helping pull things out of you allows you to see areas in your life that would probably take you years to find out.
As soon as I was introduced to the concept of Inner Circle, I knew immediately that I wanted to be a part of it. So to be able to have access to that on a weekly basis has been transformational.
It's better than a family. It's somebody that actually understands your background and your where you come from, and everybody wants to go in the same direction.
I love the opportunity to just kind of share my thoughts and get some opinions and feedback from people who have either done it or just to get some outsider feedback to make sure I'm on the right track, or to give you some guidance to make those decisions.
They work with you closely, one-on-one, and trying to really help you succeed in all areas, whether it's personal or business, and that can be really applied to your life and career.
We all help each other, and every time we have a meeting with Ray or Dave, they've got a small curriculum, and on top of that, they additionally bring someone else to kind of help us in a different area of our business.
I was a little bit worried, like, is this going to work? Will I be able to commit to this time every single week? You know, is it going to be worth to set aside that much time? We've always maximized our time, and then on top of that, my performance that day and week increased greatly. So, well worth it.
Before I joined the Inner Circle, I really didn't understand what it was all about. I just thought it was a way for somebody to come in and say, hey, you know, we're going to give you something, and you know, you turn over your money and you get no value out of it. And I feel like it's the value is 10 times at 10x what I expected.
Having coaches and team members that are able to, you know, give you a different perspective of your business just by looking at their business as well.
Having people in your corner to just discuss anything. I take it beyond business. I talk about my personal life. I talk about, you know, things that are concerning me. We talk about business. It's everything that you need to really be clear on what you're trying to do.
The whole curriculum, I believe it's great for anyone that is a business owner, an entrepreneur who's growing a legitimate business.
They create a environment that you can blossom not only personally, but your business.
If you're someone that's in business, you know, a business owner looking to grow your business, looking to get more exposure.
If you're a dreamer, if you think that you were put on this earth to do something amazing, joining the Inner Circle will help you, you know, make those dreams come true.
Hello, my friend, it's Ray Perez, global branding expert, and I have a very special gift for you. If you're an entrepreneur, business owner, or business professional that's looking to scale and grow your business, and I have exactly what you've been looking for. I call this My 360 Sites. I've been working on this for the last 2.5 years to build my brand online, my brand presence, live events, speaking, networking, and social media, and I've been doing it very successfully. And now I want to give you free access. Why? Because I want you to be able to build, launch, and grow a successful business. And when you do that, I really want you to give back, just like I'm doing right now. That's all that you need to do. Now, what can you expect from My 360 Sites? Well, number one, it's going to allow you to network more efficiently. Build trust and credibility with your audience. Allow them to learn more about who you are and what you do. Whether you're an author, speaker, podcaster, or just have a couple websites, this is your opportunity to bring everything in one place and cross-promote who you are. And the best part is, it doesn't make them feel that you're being salesy. Why? Because people love to buy, but they hate to be sold. Now, in addition to this, I also want you to learn how to get the maximum value out of your 360 site. So I'm also giving you access to one of our optimization sessions with my team so they can teach you exactly how to use it in your particular business and how to get the most value. Now, we do have limited spots available, so you must click the button on this page right now and get registered for your free 360 site. Now, at the end of the quick setup, which will only take you 5 minutes, there's gonna be a calendar for you to schedule the best date and time for your optimization session. Please make sure to do that. Why? Because if you don't have an optimization session, it's like having a Ferrari and parking in the garage. You're not gonna really know how to drive it to get the maximum performance. So click the button on this page, get registered, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Welcome back to today's Premier Experts. Next on the show is one of our favorite segments, Small Business, Big Ideas. This is where we travel the country with the Small Business Expo, interviewing attendees and vendors on their thoughts and experiences on a variety of topics.
Anything that involves engagement can actually be systematized. So you want to put yourself in front of your ideal client so you can attract them. That can be systematized. Actually engaging with them and converting them can be systematized.
Well, if you don't have a system around you, then you can't move forward. We primarily teach about 5 steps to overcoming obstacles. We have a breakthrough masterclass, and it talks about systems, because if you don't have coaches and mentors and a system around you, oftentimes entrepreneurs will fail.
Business is all about scaling up. If you have too much demand on your resources, most companies can't afford to keep adding more and more people. And you have to, if you have a large scale operation, you need to get as much efficiency out of each person and most productivity out of each person. Otherwise, they're just sitting around wasting your money.
It's very important to have system and process, number one, so that it can duplicate, right? So your business doesn't just need to rely on you. Number two, it can free yourself up from a business operator to a true business owner. That's why process and system is very important for entrepreneurs.
It's important for businesses to implement systems and processes. For one, the employees to be clear on what the objectives are. And two, it creates duplication. The less personality is in the business, the easier it is for duplication to take process, the easier it is for businesses to scale, and most importantly, for that businesses to reach its ultimate goal, which is...
Well, systems and processes are always established around goals. So we want to achieve those goals. And in my field, when you're doing your digital marketing, you want to make sure that you have an effective digital marketing plan that coincides with your goals. And planning things out will help you attract and convert those people that you're looking to attract and convert.
One of the things about small businesses is systems and process normally knock them out. They don't have the infrastructure to build a good, solid business, and that's why they end up in the graveyard, 90% of them over 3 years. Preventing that would be with systems.
Hi, I'm Jeff Peoples, and I'm the Innovative Techpreneur. My team and I intelligently automate your systems so that you can focus on your purpose and step up to your next level of greatness. Back in the 80s, we created the first ebook technology when the PC just came out. We used that technology to create the first electronic manuals for mailing and shipping. Since then, we've been building software for our clients and saving them billions of dollars in mailing, shipping, labor, and logistics costs. What I love best about what we do is giving our clients the time, money, and freedom to focus on their higher purpose. Whenever I'm not working, I love to spend time with my family, going body surfing and skiing. I especially love to ski in Breckenridge, Colorado. The best way to reach me is by visiting my personal website, jeffpeoples360.com.
Welcome back to today's Premier Experts. I'm your host, Ray Perez, and today my special guest is Jeff Peoples, the Innovative Techpreneur. Welcome to the show, Jeff.
Thanks for having me, Ray.
Oh, thank you for being here. And as I always like to kick it off, tell me, please explain, why are you known as the Innovative Techpreneur?
Well, you know, Ray, I've been inventing and have big visions for the future ever since I was a young kid. And back in the 80s, before the IBM PC even came out, we were creating innovative technology. And back in the 80s, we came out with the first ebook technology. And that ebook technology, we had everything from DOS manuals, and we got into all sorts of postal rules, regulations, and published many, many regulations and published more and more. So we wanted to make it so that information was easy to access. And then I kept innovating and innovating and innovating so that people have more time and money freedom, because I love more time and money freedom, and I think that technology is a great way to do that, and you got to innovate, and that's why I'm the Innovative Techpreneur.
So would we say that you gave Jeff Bezos his launch pad?
Well, you know, it was interesting. He did start with having the book rate on the postal and the mailing, and we were actually developing electronic books before he was, and he had a great business model for making electronic books basically for free. We were publishing them all and charging for them. It was a fascinating thing at how it all worked, and I learned a lot. Jeff had a lot of money behind him, and did, you know, amazing man. And you know, it was such a good thing for us to be able to have very specialized niches in our electronic book publishing, and how that worked into be creating more and more technology for those people, because once you have a great client, they want you to serve them more. And I just kept listening to, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? So we keep innovating by listening to our clients, what they want, and also having the vision of knowing that technology enables us to have more freedom, even in the world where everyone is concerned about, oh, innovation is going to take away my job. The reality is, innovation actually creates more jobs. Innovation gets it so that we can step up to our next level of greatness, because we are not put on this earth to sit and do things, mechanical things, that machines and software systems, we write automation information software, and those things are just so much better done by the machines, so we can do what we're doing here. You know something? I think that we're going to come into a point where people can relate to people, and they can develop and utilize their unique abilities and talents in ways that no other time ever could afford, because of the technology. That's why I'm the Innovative Techpreneur.
Well, that's absolutely amazing. And I know you own multiple companies, and one of your flagship companies, WindowBook, is in the mailing and shipping space. Can you kind of share a little bit about what is it that you guys do and how your software is changing the industry?
Sure. 5 out of every 10 envelopes you get in your mailbox are produced by my clients. And this is billions of pieces, billions and billions per month. And what we're doing for them is we're making it so that their addresses are clean so that they can communicate. So, you know, if you don't have a clean address, it never gets delivered. It never gets mailed a lot of times because it's not a good enough address. So we make it so that it's more mailable, and you get a better rate. So that's a clean address. We also optimize the delivery. And one of the things that I love about it is actually augmenting the people that are on the shop floor. So we get scanners and we get technology that makes it so that a person that otherwise wouldn't be able to do this kind of work is augmented with the ability to do work. So the business owner gets to have a person that's not as expensive to do higher quality work, more consistent work, because the data is higher quality. They don't ever put the wrong pallet on the wrong truck, or they never leave a pallet off a truck, or they make sure that they always know where things are in the factory or in the warehouse or on the shop floor. And all of those things are the kinds of technologies we're enabling people to, once again, step up to their next level of greatness, because that person now can do work that wouldn't otherwise be able to do work. So technology is actually raising the ability for people to do work, meaningful work, and actually they do more rewarding work.
Well, so you said something, people stepping into their greatness, and I know that you have a saying that you implement in your office with your team and with people, and it's the do dat. So can you share do dat?
Yeah, we discover, utilize, and develop unique abilities and talents because as far as I can see, everybody has much more to them than they originally know about themselves. So it's a little, and one of the things that we do is we make sure that we have that time and money freedom to do that. So, you know, I'm all for people working in their genius zone, in their unique gifts, in other ways you could say it, so that you augment them with team members that do their part, and that makes it so that they can actually do what they do best more often and more effectively by putting bigger teams together, but augmenting those teams with technology.
I love it. And so say it slowly one time it's an acronym.
Yeah.
Do dat.
Yeah, we just discover, utilize, and develop unique abilities and talents. And
with the goal of bringing out the greatness
yes,
in them. That's amazing.
So that people can step up to their next level. Yeah.
I absolutely love that.
Yeah. And this is where, with all the fear of technology and whatnot, it's actually enabling us to become more human, which is the ironic thing, is that we can become more human. And you know, look, I am a deep lover of God. I just think that we have such a beautiful gift here, and the way that we can explore that gift is to integrate technology and automation into our lives so that we can actually discover our next level of greatness and grow. You know, it's not sort of popular to talk about those things, but nonetheless, if you want to know about me, it's like, man, I am so happy and grateful that I have this life and that other people can discover. It's like, isn't that beautiful, Ray? When all of a sudden somebody discovers something about themselves, or it enables their children to be able to discover about themselves or to work together in new ways. And that's what technology is doing, and that's why I'm so happy and grateful that I've got a team, a fantastic team that does that. And they work together to make my clients work more productively, and they have more profits, and they have more growth, and growth and prosperity is a very good thing.
Well, I know that, and I know you've saved your clients billions of dollars with your software.
Billions of dollars. It's because, well, there's part in the postal industry. There's these things called work share discounts. So if you do part of the work, and our clients with our technology can do that work in ways that nobody else can. And so we enable them to get those discounts. And the fascinating thing is, while they're getting the discounts, they're getting a better service because it's more documented, it's more
save money
traceable.
and more productivity.
Right.
Which
and
then
better
saves
service.
you and better service.
And better service at the same time. So, you know, yes, people say, "Oh my goodness, you're making it so that one person could do the job of two people." And so that the fear is, well, they're going to lose their job. But what I've been seeing is that when you make it so that one person can do the work of two people, that the person that was displaced is actually doing a higher level work, like working with people. You know, people have empathy for other people, they can understand other people, and I've been seeing that they actually make more money and they grow. That's my...
Because they're pushed out of their comfort zone and they got to go do something else.
Right.
And that's a great way to look at it.
Right.
That's
and,
amazing.
You know, a lot of the things that people were doing weren't that exciting. They were dull jobs anyway. And with the augmentation of these things, where you can basically give somebody some computer software, a scanner, some technology, it makes them so they can do more with what they've got. And they can do it more accurately so that they can be able to feel more pride and confidence in what they're doing.
I love it.
Yeah.
So share with me, you've been published in 3 different books, correct?
Yes.
So share a little bit about those books.
Yeah,
briefly.
so it ranges from inspiring entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs in college, to step up and to go and to become an entrepreneur, because look, entrepreneurs make it so that you take something of a lower value and make it a higher value. That's what an entrepreneur does. And I just think it's very valuable to inspire young people to become entrepreneurs and to become better entrepreneurs. And another one was all about strategies for winning. And one of the things I think is a critical strategy is to realize that you've won before you begun. Now that's one of my sayings. It's just like, you have this life. That's a win right there. It's like, my goodness, the opportunity that you've got because you've got this life. It's like, I say thank you, God, for this life every day. It's like, that's fantastic. And that is just it's just a sense of gratitude that we've got this gift of life, and I think that's a fantastic thing to always have. And so that was the purpose of that one. And the other one was about your biofield energy, to have double-blind experiments about your prayer, your thought intention, and what is the effect of that. And I think that there is a potential for people, as they really become their highest self, to make a bigger and bigger difference. Like right now, we're interacting with each other and we're influencing. You're influencing me, I'm influencing you. Well, the same can be true if you measure with a fantastic scientific experiments, and you can measure the ability for you to influence, and that's what that was all about. So I invest in things that are beyond the common conversation, because what I see is that the future of humanity, if we raise our level of consciousness, is fantastic. Fantastic. And so I have this saying, the future is better than you think, but it's different than you think. I put that.
It's better than you think, but it's different than you think.
Because there are technologies, there are parts of you that can evolve to make it so that you step up to your next level of greatness, and you won't know what that's all about until you're there. And then all of a sudden you're there. It's like, I was having a conversation with Ray Kurzweil, who's the head of engineering at Google, and just a fantastic futurist. And he was talking about the future, and if you were to ask somebody 100 years ago or 50 years ago, well, what kind of jobs are going to be there? It's like, and you say, well, I'm a web designer. Well, that wasn't a job before. Well, 50 years from now, web designer might be completely automated, but there's going to be new jobs that we can't imagine. Yeah. And so it's as we become more flexible and as we raise our consciousness. And that's why I think automation information systems allow you to have that time and money freedom to learn. And learning is such an important thing. You know, I'm in Cambridge, Mass, between Harvard and MIT, but it's such a small percentage of people that get to go to those great college institutions. And there's so many people that can learn on their own, but you do need that time and money freedom.
Well, I love it, Jeff. I mean, I'm all about automation, as you know, and the fact that you do that for your customers, you save them billions of dollars, but more importantly, you're about elevating the consciousness of this planet and the people on it, and that's your mission. And I'm really honored for you to be here with me. So if people want to connect with you, Jeff, if they want to learn more about what you do, about your businesses, connect with you, what's the best way for them to do that?
If they want to connect with any of the social media sites, just go to jeffpeoples360.com. That's JEFFPEOPLES 360.com, and connect, because the future is better than you think, but it's different than you think, and connect today.
I love it. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Yeah.
And thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Ray Perez. I'm your host, reminding you to never leave for tomorrow what you can do today, and always stay true to your brand. If you or anyone you know is an expert in a particular niche or industry, we would love to have a conversation about potentially being on the show. Just visit todayspremierexperts.com, click on Be a Guest, and fill out the form.